Blog Talk Radio.
Beautiful souls, and welcome to Spiritual Guidance Radio. I'm your host, Catharine Han, and I know it has been some time now since I've been back here, but I'm so glad to be here with you. So for those who are listening who may be new to me, I'm coming back on Mondays. So if you're listening, you may not have heard from me in a while if you have heard me in the past. So before we begin, before we start the show and take a few calls, I'm going to have us do a meditation that is going to help cleanse some of this old energy that may be coming up for you, especially as we have just gone through this eclipse that we just had a few days ago. So we're going to go ahead and just do this cleanse, just do this meditation so that we can really be ready to hear those messages that are meant for us today and throughout this week. So if you're able to, I want to encourage you to sit comfortably, wherever that may be. And we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as we settle down, we're going to put our hands on our hearts. And we're going to be in our heart chakra energy, in our heart chakra. And as we are in this energy, we're going to create this atmosphere that is going to be very calming for us, that is going to be very peaceful and helps us to be still. So anything in nature that may just come to you, any plants or animals, whether it be a sunset or a sunrise, that may be something that helps you to really feel at peace, that really helps you to be in that moment where we can connect with our energy, that we can connect with nature and everything that's around us. So as we create that atmosphere in our heart chakra, in our heart space, so keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to release all of the stresses of the day, all of those worries. We're just going to give it up. And as we create that space in our hearts, we're going to also imagine to create this open door in our heart space so that we can invite our angels and guides, as well as the archangels, to join us. We have Archangel Raphael, we have Archangel Raziel, we have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Shamuel, and Archangel Uriel are going to be here with us today throughout this hour as we talk to one another, as we share those things that we've gone through recently, those things that we need to work on and heal and let go of. And as they join us in our space, as our guides and our angels join us, they're going to send you their energy to support us during this time as we listen, during this time as we share with one another. We're going to take this time then to really feel into the energy that comes in from the archangels and our angels and guides. So we're going to keep breathing in through our nose, and out through our mouth. And as the archangels support us with this energy, they're helping us to expand our heart chakra and each and every one of our chakras. So from our crown chakra to our third eye, and then our throat chakra. Then it goes to our heart chakra and our solar plexus, in our sacral chakra, and then our root chakra. As we really feel our chakras expand, this swirling of energy around us is going to help draw out all of the old energy that's within us, all of those things that we need to release, all those things that we need to let go of. It's going to be drawn into this energy that surrounds us, that swirls around us. And then the old energy is going to be brought up above us, and there's going to be this cloud of energy that takes this old energy and transmutes it, transforms it into new energy, the sparkling energy that comes down and fills those spaces where our old energy was. And as it does, it's going to help us to really feel recharged, to feel renewed, and to be able to understand what it is that those messages that are meant for us is. So let's take a few deep breaths. Now the archangels are going to help ground our energy, so from our root chakra all the way down to the center of the earth. There's going to be this bright white light that goes all the way down. And then from the center of the earth, there's going to be this bright white light that comes up. It comes up through our feet and through each and every cell in our bodies. And then it's going to come all the way up, all the way to the top of our head, through our crown chakra, and then it's going to spill over outside of our crown chakra, just like a fountain of water. And then that energy is going to be poured out onto the ground, where it spreads out to those who are needing that energy, who are needing to feel that love and that light that is from Source, that is from the divine, our angels, our guides, and the archangels. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. As we take these deep breaths, the archangels are going to help us to bring back our chakra energy, to realign it into our bodies. And when you are ready, you can bring back awareness into your body, and you can open up your eyes. And welcome back. So I hope everyone has had a great couple weeks as we entered into December. And this month is just an amazing month of not only growth and transforming, but to really feel that love that's from the divine, that is from the angels, and just feeling that support that's meant for us during this time. So, if you are going through some hard times, to really connect, to do some journaling, to do some meditating, to connect with your angels and guides, as well as the archangels, to really feel into that love and that support, that light that they are always giving to us, that they are always showering upon us, and to really take that time to connect, to really, go within and to feel that love, that support that is always there for us. So this week especially, we're going to talk about the energy this week before I take a few calls. But this week's energy has to do with love. So when it comes to that love that is unconditional, that is from the divine, that is from the universe, telling us that they have our backs, that they are supporting us, and they're guiding us. So if you are feeling into that energy still from the eclipse, it's an intense energy, and it does linger for a few days before and after. And so if you're still feeling into that energy of needing to let go of things, those things that come in as triggers, to really look into that, but also to know, especially from Archangel Samuel, that we are always supported, and that, they have not forgotten about us. They're always there to guide you, to help you to reach those goals, and they're always there to help you with those intentions that you set for yourselves. And that they're behind the scenes, making sure that everything is right for you, that perfect timing that's meant for you. And so what does that look like for you this week? What is it that you're going through, struggling with right now, that you really need to release, and to understand that you are always supported, that you're always guided, and that even though sometimes it may feel as if we don't have that support, that there's no one there for us, that when we feel lonely, we sometimes think that we don't have support, that we don't have anyone to love us and to be there for us. But this week they want you to know that they are there. And sometimes it may feel that way, but when we connect, when we take that time to go within, we can feel that energy from the divine. We can feel that energy from our angels and guides, and that they're always there. So it's a lot of times it's important for us to take some time to be still. It's important for us to take that time to love ourselves, do that self-care, do those things that we love to do, to raise our vibrations, and then to really be able to connect to the divine, to connect with our angels and guides, so that we can understand what those next messages are for us. So if you are needing some guidance, if you're listening in and are not sure what it is that your next steps are, if you are just needing some support, if you are needing to talk through what it is that you're going through, be sure to give me a call at 714-816-4628. And don't forget to press 1 on that keypad so that you could be live on air with me. So in correlation with love, the energy of love this week, we're also being asked for those who have been on this journey for some time to really be able to share our truth, but with love. So what is it that means? So, many times, we hear that term, sharing your truth. And it's important because we all experience different things and experience different struggles and trials and challenges. But we go through those things because there are lessons behind them, that there are opportunities for us to grow and to transform. So many times, if we don't share that truth, with love, with, that divine love that is within us, and we share it out of whether it is ego, if we do share it through ego, it can really turn away a lot of people instead of helping them to grow and to really transform. So it's important for us to not only share those experiences that we went through, but what it is that we learned from them, and how it is that we understand that we can do so much more, and that we are meant for so much more. And that is what we share when we share our truth. But it's really important for us to share it out of that love, that divine love that is there for us, that's within us. And, that is what the spiritual journey is about, to share that love and share who it is that we are. And so that it helps others to open to themselves, to help them to see who it is that they truly are. So how is it that you're sharing your truth in love? How are you doing that during this holiday season when, so much is going on, whether it's with work, wrapping up this year, or, just being busy because you're preparing for the holidays with family and friends. And so how is it that you're sharing that truth? How is it that you're sharing of yourself with others during this time, so that they can also be able to really truly see who it is that they are, that magnificent being, that amazing person that they are, that was created in the image of the divine? So how is it that you are sharing that? So that is the energy that's coming in this week. And so, it's all about love. This week is, just feeling that love for yourself, as well as sharing that love with others. All right, so, I'm going to take a few calls. So if you are needing some guidance, if you are needing to just share what it is that you have been going through and what you've been learning, this is the platform for you. This is your time to really be able to share that, to really be able to open up to others and share what it is that you're meant to share as it comes in through your intuition, as you hear that calling to do that. As well as if you are needing some guidance, this is what we're here for. So, all right, so let's go ahead and take our first caller. We have area code 904. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Tracy from Florida.
Hi, Tracy. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right. Did you have a question?
I did, but I don't know what kind, is it psychic question, or I want to be clear?
Whichever you'd like.
Okay. All right. My question is, I want to know, proceeding forward in the month of December, if you see me getting a job or my career getting off.
Are you currently working right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So what I'm hearing, and I have Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Samuel stepping forward for you. And right now, what they're showing me is that it's going to be important for you to just take some time to rest, and to recharge and to really fill your cup right now. What I'm actually feeling as well, from your energy, is that you're very tired. It's important for you to really take that time for yourself, to really do those things that you love to do. But also, as you do that, as you raise your vibration that way, doing those things that you love, it's going to help you to understand what your next steps are. What I feel is that you've had this big picture for your life, and that you have had so many great ideas and so many things that you've been wanting to do. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So,
yes.
But it feels a little bit muddy, like it's foggy right now. And that's because you are needing that rest, and the archangels, they're really showing me that it's really time for you to do that. That's why, if you have, if you're still feeling exhausted, but I understand that you really want to work, you really want to go back out there, but to know that they're going to support you during this time when you're not working. And it's going to come in for you in the next year, but it's really going to be important for you to do those things that you love. Are you someone who used to paint?
No.
Or draw? Okay. Are you? Do you remember dreams at all? I just see a lot of color and just images for you. Are you a creative person at all?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. So don't be afraid to pick up paper and pencil or some colors, and start drawing and coloring, using your intuition of how it feels for you. So does blue or red feel better for you, or orange or yellow? What colors really feel good to you? Because it's going to help you to understand that you have these gifts that have been a little bit dormant because you've been so busy doing, the everyday life thing. And so it's going to be important for you to slow down and to take that time for you. So, whatever that looks like, what it is that you love to do, going outdoors, spending time with other people, and just enjoying yourself for this time and being in the moment. So instead of worrying about what you want to come in when it comes to work, when it comes to other things, to really focus on the now and to do those things that you haven't done in a while because you've been so busy. So to think through those things. Also, journaling is going to be a great thing for you. So anything that's been on your heart, anything that's been on your mind, that's just been lingering around, to write that all down. And that's going to help bring out that old energy that is there, so that it helps you to clear out your mind as well as your heart, so that you could really be able to receive that new energy, the aha moments, those things that you need to understand about what your next steps are. Does that make sense?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So, be sure to do that. And then also, if you have questions on what it is that you should journal, if you'd like some prompts, you could always reach out to me. You can go to facebook.com/spiritual guidance radio. And if you do that, just message me and I will message you back. And I could let you know some prompts to, help you to get started or to help continue that journaling process for you. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful week.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's go to our next caller. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Hello, caller. Are you there? All right. We will try back with that caller. Let's go to our next caller. We have area code 231. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm calling from Michigan.
Was it Gia?
Tia, T-I-A.
Oh, Tia. Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for taking my call.
You're very welcome. So how can I help you today?
My question is regarding my career. Do you see any new positions opening up for me anytime in the near future?
You have amazing things coming up, okay? What I see is Archangel Raphael is stepping forward, and he wants you to know that you've been doing a great job when it comes to really working on yourself, okay? So to know that, they're seeing all of that. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, just keep going. There are some other things that are deeper that you have to just really reach into. Journaling helps with that. But, keep doing that because you're opening up a lot of doors for yourself. And meaning that you have a lot of messages that will be coming through, like really soon. I can really feel that new energy that's coming in. Now, it's going to be important for you to really trust yourself. Trust in that intuition, those nudges that you get on those next steps. So have you been setting some intentions on what it is that you want?
Yes, I have, especially
Wonderful.
in the career field. Yes.
Awesome. So there are things coming in. You do have to pay attention to your intuition, those nudges that you get in your heart. You know that you feel that you have to go do something. That's your intuition talking to you, letting you know that it's important for you to take those steps and say yes to those opportunities that come for you. Now, there are going to be several different opportunities that come. So just like I said, the intuition of yours is going to be, it's important for you to really listen to. I feel that was a lot of the lessons that you've been learning recently. So, pay attention to those nudges and to really follow your heart on that. So, it comes in all different ways. So have you been getting a lot of signs recently?
I kind of feel like there is, but I'm not sure if I am catching them or even interpreting them in the right way.
Yes, you are. So you really have to trust. So when you feel that you're seeing a sign, trust that and trust those messages that you hear right away, those thoughts that come in right away when you see that sign. That is meant for you. So as you keep practicing that, trusting in your intuition, it does get longer. The intuition seems to feel like it's longer so you can catch it in a longer period of time. So that's going to start happening as you keep practicing that. So know that any of those signs that come in, if you really feel that it's meant for you, know that it is. And that's really going to be important. And then soon enough, you're going to be able to get that right away. So yeah, that's one of your gifts, that knowing as well as the feeling too. So they go together. So if you have been feeling as if you have to do something, or feeling as if you have to go somewhere, to really trust that. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Now, Archangel Samuel is also stepping forward for you to help you to understand that they are always supporting you. I guess this is the it is the energy of this week, but it's the theme of today as well. That you are always supported and guided. They're always watching over you, and they're helping you through this process. So right now you're doing a lot of growth and a lot of transforming. So there's going to be a lot of energy that shifts for you because you've done this growth and you're doing this growth. So, there are going to be some things that fall away, some things that don't feel aligned to you, and then you're going to also be receiving new things. So let those things that don't feel right to you, that are not aligned to you, fall away. Just let it go, and to know that there's going to be new things coming in for you. Okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Great. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Have a wonderful week.
You too.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's go to our next caller. We have area code 303. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, hi. Thanks for taking my call. My name's Allison. I'm calling from Florida.
Hi, Allison. How are you today?
Oh, stressed out. Let me think. How do I pose the question? It's a challenging question because there's a lot of backstory and details to it that, of course, I'm not going to go into. So I'm trying to next week I have a really important surgery. It's not the only one that's upcoming. I mean, it won't be the only one. It's one in a series, but it's pretty important. Actually, it's very important. And I will be. I feel that it's. In fact, I know that it's kind of a temporary fix to the problem, and that upsets me quite a lot. But under the circumstances, that's the way it needs to be. I feel confident in the surgeon himself. It's not a matter of I feel that it's the wrong person. I just feel that it was perhaps not the best diagnosis. And yes, I did get second opinions. Yes, I did. So this is the way the chips fell. If I felt that it was going to fix the problem, I would be a lot more excited about it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not going to be fun. Still have to go under the knife, but I'm going to be 65 in a few months, so the bounce back and all of that is health-wise is going to be a challenge as well. Plus, I'm living in a new state in a new town, so I don't have, a lot of. So, whatever you have to say about any of that, I'm willing to listen.
Okay. So Archangel Samuel, he's a great archangel that comes in with this huge amount of unconditional love energy. And when you call on him, you can feel this huge, it's like a whoosh of air that goes through you, and it gives you that fuzzy feeling. That's how I feel it. So he wants you to know that all of the archangels, all of your angels and guides are there to support you. You have this army of angels, army of guides to be there for you, and they're supporting you. So that's the first thing they want you to know, that you are so supported. You have so many, you have this spiritual army that is supporting you. So to know that as you go through this journey of, with the surgeries and just needing to heal and recover. So to know that even though you may not have family around you, that you have this spiritual family there with you, okay? Now, when it comes to this, this worrying about not being fully, having to go through multiple surgeries, to know that you can heal in a great way, okay? What I'm also hearing from Archangel Raphael is that they would like for you to really do this work of journaling. And what it's going to do is going to help you to bring out a lot of old energy that's stuck within. So what happens, when it comes to our bodies is, first, we're energetic. So we have this, we have our chakras. And when we have a lot of stuck energy, it can manifest physically. So it can manifest with pain in our bodies and other ailments that we might have physically. But it all starts energetically. So if we have a lot of stuck energy, it does manifest physically. So they want to help you by having you to just release everything through writing, through whether it's writing or it's through drawing or it's through words, to really just release a lot of what it is that you've been through in the past in your life. And there's no rhyme or reason to how you do it, but to communicate that, to bring it out. Writing is a great way to take out all of our old energy, all those things that worry us, that stress us, that are constantly on our minds, to put it on paper, to write it down, or then, or expressing it through words, just saying it. You could record it if you'd like, if that's easier for you. But to really bring out all of those things that you've been through, because what you will see is, as you write it down, you get these aha moments. You get these messages from the divine on what it is that we are supposed to learn from it, from what it is that we've been through, and those lessons for us, and how it connects to how it is that we need to really see ourselves as that divine love and light being, as those beings that were created in the image of the divine. So, I want to encourage you to really just do that work of releasing and letting go all of those things that have been within your heart. And that's going to really help to help you to really feel as if a weight's lifted off your shoulders, and to feel so much lighter, because all of the old energy has come out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, now I do a ton of writing. I do a ton of journaling on actually not just this, just traumas of several years actually. So I'm already, that's something that I take. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't say it's woven into who I am. So the writing, the journaling especially, and it's very private, it's very personal, and nobody ever will read what I write. So, it's very personal, and private, and intimate. And so, I'm not really doing that, but I have to do it because it's woven into who I am. It was that way from before I was even born. But it doesn't really, that's the word I'm looking for, change the way things are right now. You can write about anything, but it doesn't change the way things are. It doesn't change the knowingness that this wasn't the better path of the paths that were available to me wasn't the one I wanted, but how that shifts out. And it's going to put burden on me. Again, if I were excited, if I felt that this was 100% the right path, then I would feel, oh, bring it on, bring it on. You put me under the knife for hours. Just fix what needs to be fixed. And I can't go into it like that. That's the glitch. That's the glitch in them. That's the glitch in my life. I would not have wished that for myself after years of this issue. So that the writing doesn't change. It just gives me a place to put my thoughts and feelings on paper, but it doesn't change the knowingness of, oh, darn it.
And it
and I think I was trying to articulate what the real issue is here. It's there. So anyway, that's all. That's all I want to say on that. I do write though, but
I just want you to know, and this is what they keep reiterating, to know that you are always supported, and there's more for you, and there's more that they really want you to see on with everything that you've gone through. And so I keep going with that journaling, and don't be afraid to really just dig deeper on that. It may seem seem as yes. Can you hear me?
It's really plumbing the depth. It's very private. It's very personal. It is no holds barred. It is exactly. Nobody's reading it. And
no one needs to read it. It is for you, and it is for your growth.
Right. It's very literate. So, I can say exactly what needs to be expressed, and that's where my power lies. It's in the expression by the written word.
So as you do this journaling, as you do, as you meditate, as you journal, to remember to also take some time to just sit in silence and just listen, because there are so many ways that the divine shows us what it is that they want you to really be able to see, through different signs, through many different ways. So even though you've told me that you've done this for a while, which is wonderful. They want us to express ourselves in this way, to really let go of all those things that is within you, so that we don't keep all of that within us, that bottled up within. So keep doing that, but also to know that it's as you speak in this way through the writing, that, and you can also call on your angels, your guides, and archangels to help you to understand what it is that they really want you to see as well. Okay, so I'm praying for you, and I'll be praying for you for your surgeries. And you can always reach out to me outside of the show, if you have any questions, or if there's certain things that certain prompts that you would like for the journaling to help you in a deeper way. So you can reach out to me if you just need to talk, or just need some prayers. You can always reach out to me, but know that they're always there for you. They're there, and you can call on them as well. You can also call on your own guardian angels as well at any time. and that you are always supported. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you a blessed holiday season, whatever that means for you, and a really stupendous 2022. We need a good year as a human race.
Yes.
We all need a good year in 2022. So I wish that for you and for all of mankind. I truly do. All right.
And
thank
yes,
you so much.
Same here. Okay, have a great week. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to our next caller. We have area code 203. Hello, caller.
Hi. Hello.
What is your name?
I'm sorry, my name?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. And where are you calling from?
From Georgia.
Hi. So how can I help you today?
My job is seems to be changing a little bit. They're having trouble finding remote work for me, and I told them I didn't want to come back. So, but I'll continue to work remote. And the project I was on, was derailed a little bit. So they had to put some people off to the side. So I've been on this, overhead number not really working for about a week. And I'm wondering if they're going to find some other work for me or if it's going to be like a layoff or what.
Okay. So I have Archangel Samuel stepping forward and Archangel Uriel. How long have you been at this job?
A little over 4 years.
Okay. And during your 4 years, how has it felt for you?
Awful.
Okay. I'm asking because that your when we don't feel right somewhere, it means that we're not aligned to it.
Yeah.
The divine wants us to live in joy and happiness and doing those things that we really love to do. So if we're not feeling right with that job, a lot of times we have these jobs, we do these jobs because we're worried about finances. We're worried about, not having the resources that we need. So this is a great opportunity for you right now to realign. And so this week, go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to let you know that I do have a potential. I have a probable offer. I've been trying to stall it a little, actually. It's for a job that's local to where I'm living now, and because I'm not local to my old job anymore, I moved cross country. So this other job would be local, but I'm not sure if I would love the job. So I'm kind of like holding off a little bit, and in the meantime, there might be some other opportunities for me to work remote with maybe another company. So I'm not sure whether to take this other job or,
So do you see any red flags with that job?
Well, any red flag? Yeah, I kind of in my own mind, it's a little bit more hardware oriented. I'm a little bit more software oriented. Okay. It seems a little bit. Sometimes you really don't know, though. The guy just wants to hire people, and he wanted me. And the red flag is it's contract to hire. So we had discussed what the salary would be, but who knows if they'll actually pay me all the money they talked about originally.
So, would you like to stay within the software, or are you interested in seeing, where this doing something else?
Well, it. You never know with a job. My original instinct was, oh my gosh, what a boring job this is going to be. This isn't necessarily what turns me on, what I do best. But you sometimes you never know, and it might be good to go back into a place to go to work again as opposed to working remotely. But in the meantime, there might be some other offers remote too that I might latch on to. So,
okay, that your initial intuition, you need to listen to that. Your initial intuition is right. Okay, it's always going to be right. Your intuition. So if you thought it was going to be boring and it didn't excite you, you need to listen to that. Okay, there are great opportunities coming for you. I see it. But you have to really focus on what it is that excites you. It's important. The divine wants us to live in joy and happiness. So they want us to really do those things that really make us happy, even though you might not have those exact experiences or skills. But if it excites you, to know that energy is going to be, the others will feel it. So your hiring manager, the people that interview you, they're going to feel that energy. So you have to trust in yourself in knowing that those things that you really love is going to be meant for you. So, when you are looking at these offers that you're getting, as well as any jobs that you may still be applying for, really focus on, what it is that excites you. If you're reading through a application or reading through a job description, if it makes you happy, it makes you feel like you really want to do, don't really focus on not having the skills or the experiences or those skill sets, but to really go after it, to knowing that that's what you really want. Okay, and to know, just like if you think about a first job. When you go for a first job, you don't have the experiences, and the skills as someone who's had many jobs. But, we get these first jobs because of just what it is that we want and what it is that, we're going after. So we have to think of it that way, even for that next job that you're looking for. What is it that really motivates you and excites you to do that? And that is what the divine wants us to do. They want us to live in that excitement and joy and happiness. Okay?
There's one possibility at the current company that I'm at. There's one possibility I'm waiting to hear. I don't know if you would sense whether I'd get it or not, but there is one possibility.
So, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Samuel and Archangel Uriel is really having you to trust in yourself, trust in that intuition that you have. If it's something that really excites you, really go after it. Don't be afraid to do that. If something doesn't seem right, and it's not aligned to you, to know that that's important for you to just pass along. So, so really listen to your intuition on this. That initial intuition that you get, just like you did with this other offer, saying that it would be boring, to really listen to yourself on that, because your intuition is always going to be right. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful week. And yes, you have some amazing things coming up. So, just be open to that and really listen to yourself. Okay?
All right. Yeah, thanks.
You are very welcome.
Oh, did you say you have a website? You do private readings?
So if you go to facebook.com/spiritual guidance radio.
Okay.
You can message me, and then, yes, I do book sessions. So I do in-depth sessions. So we can talk about that through there.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Thanks.
You are
Bye-bye.
very welcome. Have a great week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right. Let's go to our next. Let's see. We have caller area code 415. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Anne from Washington State.
Hi, Anne. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Wonderful.
I know there's not a lot of time, but if any kind of things to focus on before the end of the year or things to clear, any guidance about that?
Yes. So Archangel Samuel and Archangel Uriel are stepping forward for you. So Archangel Samuel is about unconditional love as well as self-love. And Archangel Uriel is all about your power, bringing your power back to you. So they're stepping forward because first they want you to see that it's important for you to truly love yourself for who it is that you are. So, you are this amazing person, and you were created in the image of the divine. So to know that you can do anything that you truly want to do, that's why these two are coming forward for you today. Because and what I see is there's so much that you're meant to do. You have so many different gifts that are amazing. And so they really want you to see that and to know that. But you've been working a lot, haven't you?
On myself, yes, but not work, but.
So, in this working on yourself, they really want you to go even deeper. Where does it stem from? Where is all of these beliefs that are not who it is that you really are coming from? And a lot of it has to do with childhood. A lot of it has to do with generational beliefs that that our parents believe, and then they kind of bring it onto you, but they are not who it is that you truly are. Your authentic self. So they really want you to see that. So as you're doing journaling, as you're doing this healing work, to really go, dig deep and really see where it stems from, and to also know that those things that have been brought to you, that have been told to you, are not yours. It's healing work that your parents had to do, other parents, their parents had to do, that has been brought to you, but to know that that's not yours. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's coming up a lot about creativity, and that I was definitely taught that you can't work in the creative field. Like a creative field will not bring you money. It's definitely, a very practical parent. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I've been wrestling with creativity.
And to know that is who you are. So don't be afraid to really utilize that, your gifts, your creative gifts. And you're a person who is very clairvoyant. You can see a lot. And so I want to encourage you do a lot of drawing, do a lot of using different colors that you will see through dreams, through different ways to really express yourself, because this is going to help with your old energy too, but also it's going to help you to really let go of a lot of hurt, let go of a lot of trauma and things that needs to be let go and needs to be healed. And so this is going to be a healing process for you. It is part of what it is that you're meant to do, your purpose when it comes to your creativity. So this is a starting point for you to use it for yourself. And then as you keep practicing, it's going to be used to help others. So, just remember that this is who you are. What you've been told growing up is not, but it is something that they've also been told in their own way. So, it stops with you. You're going to be able to heal that and to really let that go. Also, it's going to be a process, but it's going to be important for you to forgive. And that comes with understanding that, those who've told you that you couldn't do this have been told the same thing from their parents, and then it just goes on for generations. So to understand that, and then that's going to make it really easy to forgive because of just how it is that they were taught. So to know that, and you bring your power back when you understand that it's not yours, and that it was their healing that they needed to do, and so that it's important for you, and that creativity part is who it is that you really are, okay? So that's taking your power back. And then, just starting to be creative in all the different ways. And as you do that, you're going to get a lot of messages come through and to help you to understand what your next steps are, and to help you to understand how it is that you're needing to move forward with this creativity, okay? So there's a lot of great things happening. And that's going to all come in as you work on yourself, as you continue to practice on who it is that you are, being creative, bringing all this creativeness onto whichever medium that you use, however you're creative, and you're going to see a lot of changes happening. I see that for you in the next year. In the beginning of the next year. So, keep doing this. It's, not only going to help you with your purpose, but it's going to help you with that self-care and loving yourself at the moment, okay?
Wonderful. Yeah, I see it. I can see how they're connected. And that was
Wonderful.
all great help.
I'm so excited for you. There's so many great things coming in. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week.
Thank you. It's a good way to start it. Thanks. I'll keep listening.
Awesome. Great. Okay. All right. So I'm actually, it is the top of the hour. I am going to have to end the show here tonight. But if I wasn't able to get to you today, please reach out to me on Facebook.com/Spiritual Guidance Radio, and I can, give you some guidance there. If you are needing some prompts for journaling, I can definitely help you there. But, this week is all about love. Loving yourself, knowing that you're supported in all that you're doing, all that you truly want, and also to really share your truth, share what it is that you've been through with love with others, because there are people who are needing to hear that from you, who are needing to really understand, who it is that they truly are, and who it is that they are needing to go back to, their authentic selves. But because of so many people that may be telling them different things that, whether it is, who they should be or what they should be doing, how they should act, how it is that they should be. That all of that tends to really, get muddied and really just keep someone from understanding that they are created in the image of the divine and that they are amazing. So as those who are awakened, as those who are understanding that we are so much more than what we see on this earth, that it's going to be important for us to take what it is that we've gone through, those struggles and those trials, and to share what it is that we've learned about ourselves and those lessons that have come with it, come through those struggles, and just how amazing it is that we're able to get through it and to be there for others and help others to see that they can do it too, and that it is meant for them to be able to get through it and get even stronger for it. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. As always, I'm sending you all lots of love and light, especially through this week as we, prepare for the holidays, as we prepare for Christmas, that, we don't forget to first love ourselves, fill ourselves with that love, and to know that we're supported and guided, and then to be there for those who we feel that calling to love those and to be there for them through our words, through our actions, and through those ways that really call us to do. So sending you all lots of love and light. I will be back next week, next Monday. So I will be here where I'll be taking your calls as well. And if you have anything that you'd like to share as well, you can give us a call and share with others what it is that you've learned, what it is that you've gone through, so that you can, because we're all meant to help other people. We're all meant to reach others, and those people are there. And so if we listen, those people who are meant for those messages, those people who are meant to hear what it is that you have to say are going to be there, and it's going to help them as well as for yourself as well. So sending you all lots of love and light, and we will talk again very, very soon. So bye-bye for now.